In my last video, I showed you how I made this book-shaped storage box that you could make yourself. I had painted it the basic colors, but then I decided it looks way too new. So I worked on aging the box. Using a gold pencil, I drew lines to look like pages. I drew as many lines as I could on all three sides. It was much easier to do it this way. Of course, you know, my cat must make an appearance. She also knocked my pencil sharpener onto the floor, of course. The white pages were still far too white, so I used some gold ink to ink over the white. Because you know, the pages of a Bible usually have their gold-tipped edges. I did thin it out with some water. I think it came out a little bit too gold. I think it could have been a lighter. I wish I had added a little bit more water, thinned it out a little bit more. I did add water to it, but not enough. But anyways, it is what it is. This is the same gold ink that I used to paint the cross on the front cover. And I really didn't like the cross on the front cover because being a transparent ink, the black showed through, so I wasn't happy with it. But at least it put the shape there that I wanted. I then decided to use gold leaf to cover the cross. I'm really kind of new working with gold leaf, so I have not perfected the technique. It's a very fussy thing to work with. You apply the glue where you want the gold to be, then you lay down the gold leaf. It is not as easy as it sounds. I let it sit several hours, then came back to brush off the excess gold leaf. My application was not perfect, so I did touch up some areas with black paint to hide my flaws. Bible to look old and worn, so I used some unbleached titanium to scrub on some paint to give the edges a worn look, applying extra paint on the corners, because those are the areas it's going to get the most wear and tear. Then I used some black paint to do some detailing on the Roman cross. I want this Bible to look like it came from the 15th century. Back then, they used to chain the Bible to the pulpit. I needed to make a ring to hook a chain to. Using my die cuts for card making, I was able to make these washers. I would glue several layers together and fold the outer layers open so I can glue it to the Bible. Of course, you know I cut some in half. I spray painted the ring and the 4 corners with a metallic silver, but I didn't want them to look too new and shiny, so I used burnt sienna to give them a little rust. Finish them off with a clear coat of varnish. Do you think I achieved an old look? Let me know in the comments. This fake Bible is to be used as a prop in a skit for our vacation Bible school next month. And later, it can just be a storage box. Oh, the things you can do with cardboard. Really, you can literally make just about anything out of cardboard. I love working with it. It's a free material, it's cheap, it's easy to find, and you can do so much with it. Check out my playlist, Cardboard Creations, to see what other things you can do with cardboard. It really is fun to work with. And affordable.